Hello everyone, it's Natasha Trupp. Today I've got a short video featuring some bokeh blended backgrounds using Distress Oxide inks. For this technique, you'll need some Distress Oxide inks, some white pigment ink, some ink blending handles and sponges, your cardstock of choice, some circle punches, and also some post-it notes. So I have a few post-it notes ready to go. All you'll need to do is punch out a few circles so that you create a small stencil. I used a 1/2 inch circle, a 3/4 of an inch circle, 1 inch circle, and a 1 1/4 inch circle. I will be using ripe persimmon and dried marigold Distress Oxide inks. So the first step is to blend the background. You can apply the ink in any pattern you like for this project. I decided to feature dried marigold on the diagonal half and then ripe persimmon on the other. When using Distress Oxides, I like to use a small piece of scrap paper to hold onto the background to avoid ink transferring to my hands, but to also avoid any oils transferring to the cardstock. Once that's all blended together, it's time to start building the bokeh. I like to start with the largest stencil. I'm going to first blend more ripe persimmon onto the ripe persimmon portion of the background. The great thing about the oxide inks is that you can keep building up the color. So this will result in a slightly darker circle of color where I have the stencil. I'm going to add a few more ripe persimmon circles all over and in other sizes. Now I'm going to apply the dried marigold circles. I'm going to place these all over. Because of the pigment properties of the ink, it will just sit on top of the ink that was already there. Lastly, I'm going to apply some of the white pigment ink. With these circles, I'm doing more of a dabbing or pouncing motion since I don't want to blend the white with the other ink that's already sitting on the paper. I want it to stand out and be brighter. The ink I'm using here is called Fresh Snow by Paper Tray Ink, but any white pigment ink would work for this technique. So there you have it, a lovely bokeh blended background ready for your next card. If you'd like to see the finished project, please head to my blog, which is linked below. Thanks for stopping by and have a wonderful day.